Hey y'all, it's Angela. I apologize for these lights, but if I don't have them on, you won't be able to see this DIY. So unfortunately, I guess bad lighting is better than no lighting, right? Before I start this DIY, I kind of wanted to take you through my thought process of what I imagined in my head. And you know, sometimes we imagine things in your head, but we don't really realize that things are too big to fit the way that they need to go together. So then we have to come up with something else. So, what I was thinking in my head, and I forgot to show these in my haul. They kind of got hidden with the stockings. I did buy the 2-pack of these Christmas trees. So in my head, I was imagining 2 of these Christmas trees with this deer in a water globe. That was what I had in my head. Okay, well, what I'm going to use as a water globe is this size. The tree is this size. It would not fit. And the deer, it would not fit. Okay, so that plan was out. Well, actually, before I knew the deer was out, my plan was, when I saw that the trees wouldn't fit, I didn't realize the deer, I hadn't looked at it yet. So I trimmed down, I got the wire cutters and trimmed down this one tree. And I was like, oh, well, okay, I can still fit, if I can trim them down, I can fit 2 trees in there and then put the deer in front. And then when I finally found the deer and put it in there, that's when I realized, okay, that won't work. So I have to come up with something else. So then I remembered this snowman salt and pepper shakers I bought. I said, okay, well, I'll put the snowman right here and then put the 2 trees there. And you can totally do that. That will work. But in my plan, what I wanted to do was also use this to stack the water globe on top. But I didn't want to just leave this plain. I wanted to take this snowman hat and put it in here. Again, it won't fit. It's too big. So, now the plan is, this part is going to become the water globe. So, now I'm going to show you how I'm going to make this. Oh, well, before I do that, I have not been able to find confetti, the confetti fillers. Life does not give you confetti. You have to make your own. So I had a bunch of this. I call it tinsel. It says it's garland, 20-foot garland. And it came out a hot mess like this. And I wasn't worried about finding the end of it. So what I did was I took and I cut and trimmed some off. And I made my own filler. So if you cannot find filler, most Dollar Trees do have this. So they have red, silver, and gold. So whichever color you want, just buy it and then just trim it. And all I did, and I'll show you. All I'm doing, and I've got, this light is dying. Yeah, that ain't making a difference. Let's see. I don't know if that helps or not. I am so sorry that I have horrible lighting. I'm just taking and just trimming the edges is all I'm doing, and I'm making my own confetti. Because the Dollar Tree doesn't want to give me confetti right now, so I have to make my own. So that's all I did, is just trimmed and made my own confetti. Okay, oh, and somebody else asked me in one of my DIYs, what kind of glue. It's the Gorilla hot glue sticks. That's what I use. Okay, so how I'm making my particular one, and again, y'all can make this however. This is just an idea, and you go with it and you be creative. I have bought a pack of these trees, and I just trimmed it down, and I used a wire cutter. And I have carpal tunnel, and I was able to trim it down, so you should be able to. If not, maybe your husband or son or somebody else could trim it down for you if you wanted to go this route. And then I have the snowman salt and pepper shakers. And then I have this snowman hat. Oh, and I also have, I don't know what you want to call it, but it's a candle holder, but it's this particular one. And then I have the giant, not giant, but there's two sizes. I have the larger fish bowl. And then I have the candle plate. This is going to be, I'm going to call it a water globe cloche candle holder. Or a cloche water globe candle holder. I don't know. It's all three rolled into one. So I'm just going to take my hot glue. And hopefully I have enough in here. Yeah, it's not the point where I can. And I'm going to put the tree in first. I'm going to play with it and kind of see where it needs to sit first. And y'all cannot see. Hold on. Let's see. And I will try to zoom in when I'm editing this video. Again, I'm just setting it in there first to see where it needs to sit. And hopefully be able to fit my hot glue gun. That was something else I didn't think through. I'm glad the hot glue gun fits in here. Otherwise, wouldn't be able to do this at all. So I'm just going to set that in there and hold it until I make sure that it's glued down. And be generous with your hot glue. Okay. And I'm going to leave the stopper on. This will fill with water. It'll bubble up and it'll fill with water. But I think so it'll have more something to glue down on. I'm just going to leave the stopper on. And I think I'm going to apply the hot glue to the snowman itself. I'm just really filling in the plug for the salt shaker. Or pepper. I don't know which one in particular this was. And since this is going to be submerged in water, you do want to be very liberal with your hot glue. You want to feel like, oh my gosh, I'm putting way too much on there. Okay. And then put him in here. Stick him down. Just put enough pressure to make sure he's stuck down. Okay. And that is where we are so far. Let me get y'all up a little bit. Okay, so we just have, and you're bouncing, sorry. Just have the snowman and the tree in there. And I'm going to let that dry before I put the confetti in there. Okay, now I'm going to make, that's going to be the water globe part. Now I'm going to make the cloche part. And if you've never heard of a cloche, I had never heard of it either until, I think it was Beauty and the Stamper did a cloche. It was either Beauty and the Stamper or Jerry Ann Henson. I watch both of them a lot and I get confused on which one does what. But it was one of those two ladies and they're both wonderful crafters. I'm going to leave this part on, but I'm going to cut the string off. Okay, so all I'm taking is taking this and setting it in there. And it does fit. It's like a perfect fit. I don't think I'm going to glue it. Well, you know what? I will glue it because I'm going to glue the top. So I am going to glue. And I'm just going to put glue on the bottom. And I got to get another glue gun. Not a glue gun. I need a glue stick. And like I said, you want to be, I'm sorry, again, y'all cannot see. Hold on. Here we go. Just be very liberal with it, and because it's always better to have too much than not enough. That is the philosophy in life with everything, right? Alright. And you can use the ornament part to make sure you're getting it in there at the right spot, and then just press down. And I have glue strings. Okay, and then this is how the cloche part looks. Okay, I think this has hopefully set enough. Just kind of test it out, make sure that it's good. I don't think there's any more. I might try to see if I can add some more glue back here on the back. If I can get my glue down in there. I'm probably going to have to kind of shoot it from above. Okay. Now, while we let that set a little while, I'll go ahead and glue the candle holder on top of the cloche. And I think, let's see, let me check. Yes, this will fit. The candle holder has these three little nodules, and the fishbowl will fit in between there. So you can make your circle of glue if you want to do it that way, this way, or you can just put your circle of glue on the fishbowl and then put this on this way. And I think that's what I'm gonna try to do. I was fine in the way that I glued it. It was just I did not get the I didn't match this up where it needed to be. And again, I'm getting out glue. See, the thing I hate about hot glue guns, I feel like the glue is constantly running out. Like it just doesn't last any time. And I'm sorry if y'all can't see this. I'm just gluing a circle onto this candle holder of glue. Okay. Now I'm gonna let that sit. This is the completed cloche candle holder part. And I mean, you can just completely make this a piece if you want to. You can do a piece like this, and then you can do another piece like I'm doing, and you can have them tiered. Now, I think he's pretty much dry, and hopefully the glue is gonna hold. And hopefully it's not sticky anymore. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put water in here before I put the confetti in, just at least a little bit, and then that will help the confetti not stick to the glue. Okay, and as I was filling, I actually just ran the water down into the snowman first, and then it just kind of let the water pour off. Okay, now I'm going to add my makeshift confetti here. And you can make as much of this as you want to. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm probably making y'all drunk. I'm going up, down, up, and down. Okay, it's a little bit heavier than confetti. But, like I said, I'm just using what I have on hand. So, when you make this, you could use real confetti if you can find it. I couldn't find confetti, and I wanted to get this DIY out so y'all could go ahead and buy your stuff. So I'm going to fill up with more water. And that's as full as I filled it. I'm not filling it all the way up. I'm going to put the glue around the top part of the water globe is what I'm going to do. Okay, probably looking back what I would have done differently doing this It's made the water globe part so I could see what I was doing with gluing, and then glued the close part and everything together. But, you know, like I said, I come up with these ideas, and sometimes I just don't know the best way to go about getting to the point that I want, but... Okay. Yeah. And I want to make sure I have my hat lined up. And I want to make sure I have a good seal. I'm just going around and adding another bead of glue. And this is more for looks than it is for, you know, letting your kid shake it and play with it. Alright, to cover up the glue part, what I'm personally going to do is add this Merry Christmas ribbon. You can add, if you can find some little thin plaid ribbon, or, you know, something kind of make it look like a scarf. I'll put it there. Okay, so I'm going to put the Merry Christmas and glue it around. And hopefully not burn myself. And I have no idea if you can see. I'm sorry. Spot too. And you don't have to glue this part all the way around. Just tack it in different places. And I'm sure if I was sitting down and I was actually on the level, that I would be able to match this up a lot easier. When I get my craft room, I'll be able to make crafts a lot better. I'm just making the most of what I've got. I'm definitely a lemonade person. Life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. That is definitely my philosophy. Life's too short to be negative. Just gotta look at the positive. There we go. I kind of got the glitter shake down a little bit, and y'all can't see. There you go. And this, you don't want to really shake it like a snow globe. This is definitely a look pretty, don't touch type of thing. So definitely keep it away from small kids. But this is just my take on it. This is the idea that sort of kind of popped in my head. And then you can put a candle on top. And yes, water is leaking out. That's why it's not really a snow globe per se. It's more for just looks. Don't shake it. You could probably add more glue and seal it off a little better. I did not get it matched up good. I'm not good. When I try to put the project together without gluing it, I get it matched up and I'm like, oh, this fits really well together. And then when I actually get the glue and try to stick stuff together, I always screw that part up. But anyway, that gives you an idea of how to do it and how to do your own. And like I said, when you do your own, you can learn from my mistakes. But this still kind of cute. I like it. That's how it looks. But yeah, and then you can just put a little candle on there. And you could even do this and not put water. Don't even put water down here. Just do the tree and the snowman and put some of that, you could still do some confetti, or you can do some of that little white pellet looking fake snow stuff. You could put that in there. Alright guys, that is it for this DIY. Thank you guys for watching. I love you all, and I will see y'all next video. Bye!